Are we live?
We just went live.
Hello,
S-
hello.
Hello, everyone. Give me a sec. Let me look at my dashboard.
Oh, there
Okay,
we
yeah,
go.
yeah, we are live.
Let me testing audio. Hello, can I hear myself?
Oh yeah, I should maybe check that. Cause fuck, I don't know
Okay,
how annoying it will be. Maybe some things might be echoey for the people on stream. My
recording.
headset just died yesterday, so now I'm on speakers. So everyone can hear VSEV and Loli on the streets because my window's open.
You hear me in the Hungary streets.
Yeah.
Do they speak English though? They wouldn't understand what I'm saying though.
No, they wouldn't. But like
They speak
it would
Hungarian.
still be weird. Like, what the fuck? Why is someone speaking in a different language in this house? What's wrong with them? Ugh.
That was me when I was in Mexico. I would only speak English. I wasn't speaking Mexican because I don't speak that language. I speak the English tongue.
Oh,
Okay, so we're all set to go. Hello everybody. Welcome to Darkstalkers Domingo number 60.
Hello, everyone. Yeah.
So I'm going to plug in my controller so that way I can run some Morgan. And I'm going to start the tournament so no more last minute attendees could sign up and take me off guard before I see them. So we're going to go over our participants list as is customary. A lot of returning faces. There's one that I don't recognize. Everyone else is a pretty regular around these Domingo tournaments. We have, I'm just reading off the bracket order. We have Motivated, and they're going to be playing Sparkle up for round one, match one. Two very regular Domingos. Motivator recently did run a tournament over in Switzerland, not Sweden, Switzerland, and apparently it's pretty successful. So congratulations on that. What am I looking at? Oh, I saw that. Okay. After that, we have the Flippy, who's going to be playing Junk Bazul. So I believe this is Europe to Europe, and I believe this bracket is mostly Europe, actually, so hopefully the connection is okay. I do see one Brazilian, so might have some woes there. After that, we have Loyalty versus the one I don't recognize. I don't recognize Padu. They might have been in one of the Domingos that I was absent for. Or maybe there's just the first one. We'll see. I'm not familiar with their character or their location. It looks like they are Sweden. Okay, so you have a Switzerland and a Sweden. That's not gonna get
They
confusing at
are
all.
Sweden. The entire country.
After that, sitting in round two, match one, waiting patiently is going to be B Bagel. I have no idea what character Bagel's going to be playing. I saw rumors in the chat that the Fike chat they're going to be playing Yellow Jetta, and I have seen that Yellow Jetta, and let me tell you, that one's a little bit of a rough one. After that, we have Jacob Drag going up against Agra Ivan. Again, two regular Domingo attendees. Right after that, we have Mendy Phoenix. I don't know if Mendy's gonna hop on comms. Maybe he will. Oh, there's another dog. Coco plus that second dog too. But yeah, it looks like QB is gonna be representing Mendy today. And after that, I'm gonna be playing Morgan. So you have Dr. Morgan also waiting in round two.
What the fuck now? Bagel wants his dog too.
Host the dog. He looks stoned out of his mind.
Is Bagel feeding his dog weed? Is that
He
is that a normal thing to do?
looks fucking zonked, dude.
Oh, this image is huge.
Bagel taking over. Bagel taking casual dog photos with his D750 and D850. Jeez. 4K dog. It is cool leather belt.
Alright, Domingos is just dog showcase now.
It's the pet talent show over in this domain. Whoa, look at this crazy flag. That one looks sick. This
Which
is the
one?
Cyprus. I think Cyprus is in Greece or around Greece, if I remember correctly. Their
Uh,
flag is just like their actual like geography of the country. That's weird. Okay, Domingos live. So we're gonna be kicking off match one, which is going to be between Motivated and Sparkle. These
Sanest
are all gonna be
Hungarian. What the fuck?
what?
There's someone called Sanest Hungarian.
Are they Hungarian?
Yeah, and they are
That would have been
apparently the
funny if they
most
weren't.
sane one.
I do not see them. Okay, so match one starting up. We have 11 people today, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh man, I have so many things open.
So as is customary, I don't believe we have too many new faces, but losers round 1 and 2 will be off stream. Losers round 3, where the top 8 starts, will be on stream. So if you're in losers round 1 or 2, you could immediately pay your matches as soon as you're ready. And then once you get to round 3, just go ahead and hold off for stream. And we got game.
Alright, video games. Oh man, the sucks thing about this is that my mom can hear this too.
So you're what?
If my mom were to go to like, you know, in front of my room or anything, she would also hear this.
What are you so ashamed of? Just don't say the bad words.
It's just
I'm going to say curses in Hungarian to get Coco in trouble.
it's just so weird to like, you know, speak a different language in front of other people, like, you know. Anyway.
I guess this is the cultural thing, because here in America, it's like super normal.
I mean, yeah, it's here too, but like I don't know, it's just a meeting, I guess. It's just good for me. Anyway, Buletta.
I believe Motivated picked up Buletta not too long ago, off of Felicia.
Yeah, I think Motivated played. I almost said Phoebe. Buletta last week too. Did really well.
This is a recent character pick. Doing pretty well so far. Not letting Lele get in. Stopping her approaches with missiles. I know Lele does have a good way of maneuvering around them. But she does have to mix up her IED heights. She has to not do the immediate IED. She has to delay the jump a little bit so that way she goes over the missile. I believe that was supposed to be an eventual tick into command throw, but the command throw input was not fully inputted. So we leaked a basket, got swept. Lele escapes the corner, playing mid-screen a little bit, goes for a 10 Rykon. Does get the overhead, does not get the follow-ups. And the second best cross-up in the game is going to close that one out.
Oh, by the way, did we post the link to the stream on the Discord?
I did.
Alright. What about Fightcade? Oh, you did too. Awesome.
I did. Posted it before I was live. Actually, yeah, I did post it. So Motivated up game 1.
I know you read the bracket. I sort of forgot who entered.
I literally went in order, Coco.
I know. Oh,
We need a bracket bot. How do we set up the bots?
I don't know how to set them up. But yeah, I just.
How do we overrun this channel with AI?
Needs commentators.
Ooh, so the first 10 Rykon actually went over Buletta. Buletta has a pretty annoying hurt box, where some things will just whiff on her. The second one does hit, and that is going to close out that bet. So now we have the opposite. Spark with a pretty comfortable lead, trying to get this Buletta off.
Uh-oh.
The cornered Buletta.
Then
Ooh, nice 10
yes,
Rykon.
this
Does
could
not
be
get the
big.
boss to hit. It was a little bit too far out.
Ah, unfortunate. But Sparkle still has a pretty nice lead. Just
Does not get the sweep to connect at all. It works entirely. Okay, that was a little weird. Buletta has a really weird hurt box where sometimes things will just go beyond her even though she's pretty wide.
Oh man, Sparkle, you don't really want to lose that lead. Oh no. Oh
That's a good game,
man.
yeah.
What a
That's a lot of
comeback.
white life, and Lele has very low health, so that little chain did like a third of her health.
Was fucked up. Oops, then change the
So, main
name for the
event going to
stream.
be moving on. Let me hit this gentleman, Mr. Bad Guy, with the stream link. Okie doke, and we're going to be moving on with V Flippy versus Junk Bizzle. So we have another Lele match. Coming right up.
Phew. By the way, what's the audio fine? I forgot if to ask. But like everything sounds good. Nothing sounds odd. I'm mainly talking to the viewers this time. Because if something's too loud or too quiet, I could just raise audio and stuff. Alright.
Oh, this sounds good. Okay, it sounded good for me, but I only listened a little bit to the stream before muting stream.
Yeah, the
I
people
don't
in
want to.
chat said it's fine, so I trust them.
Another Lele QB. Too many L's.
The Eagle Jedi apparently sucks. Oh, is that a crash or a big lag?
I did see.
She's strangling her.
Yeah.
I need a screenshot of that.
That's a good frame. It's probably a crash. Unless it's a really big rollback. This has been going on for a little bit too long for it to be a rollback.
I'm close.
I would
Yeah,
just close
they
and just
closed it.
retry. Wait, I'm lagging too much. I have to forfeit. Yeah, I did see the wrong Wi-Fi today. We could try once more. That's up to your opponent. We are technically Wi-Fi okay. This is me when I'm fighting Alejo and he does a billion fucking random to right hearts. Okay, there. Lag's not an issue for these tournaments. We allow Wi-Fi. Hee hee. We're the evil back road
We are the
tournament
evil
where we allow
back
Wi-Fi.
This is the evil tournament. Alright, there goes Grab. Jumps in, nice little chain. But it's really good so far. Alright, there goes QB. Oh man, dashing MP is so strong. Just regular MP in general.
Really good button. I believe Layla could crouch him. I think most characters could crouch him.
Most
Anyone
characters
that
can crouch
isn't Victor or Bishamon. I think even Jedha might crouch it, but I'm not sure on that.
Oh man, but Junk really seems to have an issue with blocking all these highs. Getting hit off a lot. Oh no.
Ooh, no follow-up? Okay. A little bit
Oh,
too close to get the necessary frame advantage needed to go
Ooh,
into a
that
confirm
would've
from
been
there.
sick.
Could QB crouch Gong? No, okay, apparently she cannot.
No, we can't. It would be so fucked up if she could.
I mean, she could crouch out Fireball, and it's basically just shittier Gong. Lele Ia's Kong is basically just a direct update over Lilith So Flash. It does the same thing, it's just better.
I don't know, it has more like, it covers a more horizontal space.
It has a bigger hitbox, it reflects projectiles, I believe it has
vertical.
better frame advantage as well. I believe literally the only downside is that it has a few extra frames of startup. Because I think it's also safer in recovery. For all intents and purposes, it's basically ESO Flash plus. Ooh, whoops the cross up. A little bit too close for that one. No, to right follow up.
There we go, rushes
for the
in,
sweep.
gets a side switch, but it seems like none of them were expecting that. And the sweep takes it. Well, not sweep, but yeah.
And that is going to be the Flippy moving on 2-0. All right, Loyalty, you are up on the cage. You're going to be fighting at Hadu, who I don't know what character they play, so we'll see right here. Some people have cursed Wi-Fi. So this is Sweden versus whatever flag this is. I can't click on loyalty. Just Egypt. Who it's technically. Why is Coco talking in code? What is this? Nemhizik Neckhead? That sounds like some fucking.
The guy calls
demon summoning
themselves
shit,
the
Coco, I'm not gonna
sanest
lie.
Hungarian, and I'm just like, I don't believe you. No one who's sane is on Fightgate. Fighting games are for crazy, nerdy people.
Ugh. I missed a day of taking my 7 Benadryls, so I have a little bit of allergies.
Lots.
This is Morgan Boletta. I dislike this matchup. I know Kyle likes it, but I don't like the way Boletta is annoying to go for mix-ups on.
I think a lot of Morgan's matchups are like, you know, something that people, or at least
They're not bad.
you wouldn't-
Morgan has no good matchups.
Yeah.
Her best matchup is like a
Ooh.
generous, maybe
That's what I was
5.5
gonna say.
for favor.
Holy shit.
That was a good needle. Beats the missile. Very good call out.
There we go. Sweep. Some sweep.
Overextends
Sweep
a
is
little bit
really
on the
good
dash.
button, but also
And
it's sort of
that right there is one of my biggest gripes with this matchup. Boletta is incredibly hard to get Oki on. Because you very, very much have to make a hard guess. And if you guess wrong, then you're back at neutral, and Boletta wins neutral pretty hard.
Oh man, I remember one time I was learning this game and I was like looking at a game with Sailor's team. She was like, and I was like, alright Sailor, what do you think would help me? And Sailor was like, I don't know, you should do something on my Oki. And I'm like, Sailor, you're so fast! Your character, I mean, oh.
Boletta's roll is so ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, loyalty out of meter. Not a super good. Okay, gets a straight hit. 11 seconds on the clock. Anyone can still take it, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, pro tip to everyone, if you have the life lead and there's very few time left, just like, yeah, it's fine to stay back and lame out.
Yeah, especially when you have the slight life lead as a character with pretty decent zoning. It's not the best.
Yeah.
Boletta's zoning is definitely a lot better than yours, but she's the one that has to approach there.
Just in general, it's really good idea to just, you know, when you have the light lead, hold back and force the enemy to engage into you. I mean, if you're comfortable with, like, you know, people attacking you and taking advantage of, like, you know, openings and stuff. But yeah, because, you know, it's not like Guilty Gear or something where you have a penalty for just standing still and stuff. You can definitely.
Is that every Guilty Gear? Or is
every
it just, I thought it
Guilty
was
Gear?
just
There's a
Strive.
negative
It's
penalty
really?
in every Guilty Gear.
It punishes you for trying to play footsies. That's funny.
Yeah, and
Good game.
other Arc Systems games also have that, I think, or at least some of them do.
I don't think Granblue, the latest one I play, does. But I also never tried to play footsies in that game. I just go in, so
Dude,
maybe it
it's-
does. I just haven't seen it.
I,
I don't watch footage for games that aren't VSAV.
I wouldn't call staying back and just, you know, standing still footsies, but yeah, the game has like a thing against it. I mean, sort of. As long as you sometimes move forward and press a button, you don't get the penalty. So you can just, you know, air dash forward, do a fireball, and that pushes you back, and like you don't get the penalty. As L felt, for example. And Zotto can just also like fly around and shit, or at least he used to be able to. I'm talking about Strive, by the way. didn't specify. Oh, wait, whoa, that
fucking
was
sucks, though.
odd. Only gets hit by it once. Oh man, dash is
So,
unfortunate.
if you're too close, you'll sometimes get air reset instead of getting a hard knockdown. And when that happens, you can fully punish Boletta. So Morgan's punish is not as good as some of the other characters, but you can still at least get a sweep there.
Oh, we aren't I wouldn't want to compare Vampire to Guilty Gear, but like, I'm just talking about that, like, some games have a penalty for playing passively, but you can definitely do it in VSAM.
Which is a good thing.
And
I
you
hate
should
laning.
at times.
If you play lame, you will lose lame. And even if you win lame, you will win lame. And you're gonna be lame and cringe. What if we kind of just played? So we're gonna come back to Bagel's match to give them just a tiny bit of a break. And we're going to do Jacob versus Actor Ivan. And then we'll do Bagel's match.
Oh man, for a second I instead of God of Love, I read God Loves You, and that just gave me a flashback to my Splatoon sessions yesterday. There are so many people with God related names in that game. But like, not as in like God of something, but more so like God loves you, Jesus loves you, and like, wow, this is one of the few online games where I see a bunch of Christians online. What's up with that? Like, even on YouTube there's a lot of them.
Your body for a little while longer.
Not that it's a bad thing or anything, it's just like,
I'm gonna be talking so much shit if Bagel Johnson pulls a Makai. So Bagel, better prepare yourself. If you don't get at least top 24, you're gonna be grilled for the next months of Domingos.
I'm not worried for about Bagel's placement. I think Bagel is.
We'll see how it goes. So this is a Nakura Sasquatch. This is one of the worst matchups in the game. So we'll see how Agra Ivan.
I trust in Ivan. Ivan got like 4 for 3rd place yesterday in a V-Hunt tournament.
Was it a V-Hunt tournament?
Yeah, there was a V-Hunt tournament yesterday.
Fuck V-Hunt, that game sucks. I hate
V-Hunt is
Pyron.
fucking
He's
awesome, shut up.
stupid.
Holy shit, apparently recently Sari was just in training mode, pressing buttons as Sasquatch, and found a glitch or something where you can do the slide, the sled special with no startup at all. Just spawn the puddle immediately, and you
So
can
there's
move right
there's a
afterwards.
known bug that has that. Saru found a different bug that lets you do it in a different way.
Yeah, like what the fuck? And Sari was just randomly pressing buttons in training mode and stuff, and they found it. So crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing about Makai. Bagel mentioned it's gonna have about 60 people, so that was 60. Zaka mentioned that there's 60 currently. Registration is open, so like probably around closer to 70. So it's smaller than Combo Breaker or Frosties. The thing with Makai is that because it's the VSAF tournament by like VSAF players, that one's by far the most stacked tourney. So there's no guarantee that Bagel actually does make it out of pools. He could very easily go against Zag match 2 and followed by 0-1 or whoever gets into the second half of the pool. Typically, at least going off of my combo breaker experience, the pools will have at least 2 to 3 very top seeded players. And I don't know what Bagel's seeding is gonna look like. Bagel hasn't been playing that many tournaments because he hasn't been around that long, so he could get a little bit of a bad seed, and then
I think
he
you
has to
fucked
fight.
up, Loli. Oh, lols, yeah.
I fuck up. Oh yeah, I did. I would have noticed when I called the next match. I would have noticed.
Alright,
I was doing 3 things at once. I was reporting that, and I was explaining how brackets work, and then I was also typing in B Bagel versus Motivated in the Fightcade. And first two.
Don't be
That registration
Bagel
closed last night.
second again.
No, so they
Beat
extended it.
out
It looks
the
like
Bagel first.
It looks like registration is open up until the 2nd, so it closes tomorrow at 9 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. my time, sometime in the afternoon or at night, depending on how much of a degenerate you are. See, Bagel saying he's gonna be Bagel first. We'll see. You better at least get top 28, Bagel. Oh, this is Bagel Golden Jetta. Cash Money Jetta over here. Jetta Prime 1 million.
Oh, there's
I don't know,
a-
maybe Bagel's cooked up some stuff with Jetta, but last time I saw this Jetta, I was very whelmed.
Alright, there we go. Jetta versus Buletta. Blue Buletta. It's just funny because there's like a lot of B's in her name now. Blue Buletta.
Blue baby body Buletta.
Yeah, Blue Baby Bunny Buletta. Good. How many B's is that? B, like 4 at least. Right, there we go. Bagel trying to do little short air dashes.
I probably wanted
not
that
hitting at
to
all.
be a... Oh, I got the
that
out
was
of range,
funny.
so no chip kill. Probably wanted the pursuit to be the ES version. I believe the ES one would have killed. Okay, catches the up back.
Some
Motivated
odd
playing a little
reads.
bit too scared here. You don't typically want to constantly be running away from Jetta like this. Ooh, out of range for that one.
It depends. The Buletta can afford running away from anyone, even from
Buletta
Jetta.
can, but in this situation, Motivated keeps getting hit trying to run away. And then they're eventually ending up cornering themselves. Which is the spacing where Jetta wants you to be at because he's actually a little threatening there.
Ooh, okay, that was
Ooh,
nice.
this is a cross up. Goes for another one of these. That's a little bit better against Jetta than most other characters. But it hasn't been working out so far. I believe the Molotov special is also a little bit useful in this matchup because it does catch Jetta's air dash angles of approach. So this is the one time that the Molly is actually kind of decent.
About 2 days ago, it was International Wine Day, apparently.
It's International Something Day every day.
I know. Just so cool. I just like got a bottle of wine and then actually... I'm not an alcoholic, by the way. Oh, there we go. Nice grab.
Coco forgets that it was International Wine Day, grabs a bottle of wine anyways.
I mean, I didn't forget, but sometimes I remember. It's important to keep important things in mind for you. Nice.
Does Jetta normally crouch missile, or was that just because he had a button out?
I don't know. Wait, he crouched missile? That would be fucked
He
up.
crouched under missile.
Alright, the air chains are really nice.
Ooh,
Okay,
this
couldn't
might be game.
finish that. Ooh, punishes the grandma.
Hey, Super. Okay, I thought that would have had enough invo to get out of the range, but apparently not.
It would have been so funny if Buletta managed to, like, you know, have the part of that move where she moves forward happen way faster and then just
I
gets
assume that's
out
what
of
would
the
happen.
pool.
For some matchups, Succubus and Buletta, Typhoon gives a different knockdown on left side versus right side. What? What? Explain, Grubby. Elaborate. I do not understand. Supposed to pick in the Buletta channel, okay.
Huh? There's something in the Buletta channel now?
Apparently Buletta's even better against Succubus than previously thought. That matchup's so fucking hard. I can't even beat Kane or Keychain as is, and making them even more difficult to beat. Oh, it's just like an okay. Is it good for you or is it bad for you? Mendy versus V Flippy is up next, by the way.
Okay, is Mendy in game? No.
Not yet.
Mendy has been awfully quiet this whole time.
Yeah, Mendy's here in the chat. He just hasn't really spoken. He's a little shy today.
Ah.
He's doing comms with us.
Is he?
Yeah, he just nodded his head saying yes. He's a little shy today. He doesn't want to speak.
Well, alright.
It's me fucking up my Oki because it's in different left right side. Not sure if good. Oh, okay, so it's a bad thing for Boletta. Good. No, yeah, the Granny Super has a fuck ton of iframes. I don't really understand why that move is called as bad as people say it is. That move has so much info and it's difficult to punish because you just get an air reset typically.
Yeah, in a vacuum, it's like not bad, but like you need to consider it's one of Buletta's move. You usually
It's
have
a
like better options.
it's a good anti-Zarashi option. It's a very, very good anti-Zarashi option actually. It is underused. But Boletta has a lot of things that people will say like, "Oh, this is completely unusable garbage," and I look at that and I think, man, I wish my bad options were half as good as Boletta's bad options. Where is Mandy Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mandy is like dead or something.
Mandy fucking passed out.
Yeah, let's do the next game after Mandy.
There's only one Mendy. It's the Brazilian Mendy. So he might have fallen asleep, honestly. So we'll do my match.
Yeah. I was
Who do
honestly about to
you?
mention that, like, yeah, the thing with Mandy is that Mandy usually sleeps at this time or something. Cause Brazil. It's also
So
different, like, seasons in Brazil right now, which is sort of funny. Like, Mandy talks about it being super fucking cold and stuff, and I'm just here sweating.
it's pretty hot in my area of SoCal right now. Okay. Smoking. Let me see him. Let me see with him really
It's
fast.
true. It's
Mendy's
so
too
odd,
busy
because, like,
smoking a
Mandy was
cigarette.
active, like, at like an hour ago. Yeah, definitely must
And
have
Mendy was playing
passed
Wilbur.
away, or passed out. I mean, who knows? Maybe have passed away. We'll see. It will take more time for that for us to find out if that's the case. But, okay, we have a lot of. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's we just have motivated and this bullet up. What do? It
Yeah, it's a
just
smaller
feels
bracket
like
today.
there's a lot of bulletas this time, but it's just two. Ooh, nice confirm. Oh wait, it's you. Yeah, ugly
Me,
confirm.
of course.
Bad confirm. Ew.
Uh-oh.
Alright, it jumps into cool
Oh,
hunting,
okay.
almost dies, Morrigan HP
We're
mod.
dead. Okay.
And
Fuck up the
we
pursuit.
got hit
Thank
by
you.
a grab that almost killed. Misses the pursuit. You can definitely tell they were going for a pursuit because they just jumped in the air but nothing happened. Um, okay, there we go. Poking, walking forward, poking, walking forward. Trading with the grandma. That's funny. Okay, DPs. Catches a jump, Buletta scared, runs back, taking advantage of that. Oh, never mind.
I have
Runs
more.
into an
I do. I
ES
have 2
missile.
meters.
Needs to play neutral again. I mean, this whole game is just neutral, but like. Okay, Buletta
Oh,
jumping
keep fucking it
forward,
up.
tries and
Why is it such a hard? Why is it a
is just
game?
barely out of reach. Buletta rushes in,
Yeah, there we
goes
go.
back. Really just trying
That
to
does
get a
no
few stray
damage.
moves.
Why is Morgan do so little
Yeah,
damage?
that was fine. You don't feel that it did a lot of damage because it does a lot of wildlife damage. Like if you get hit by needle, you can't really recover that at all. And needle will finish again. It's such a funny special.
It deletes most projectiles from the game. Mendy's awake.
Well, then show a sign or something. Oh, then they just died high.
He might have been going out for a smoke. That lad likes his smokes. Shadow Blade. Got him. In meter.
Alright, needed to tell Mandy not to play off stream. Because we would kill Mandy for that, probably. Okay, nice grab. Tries going for another one, barely out of reach.
Got him. See, that didn't kill. Needle does no damage. DI definitely kills there. The wiki has
DI
it that...
kills there, but for DI you need to be close, so like, you know, it makes sense that DI would deal more damage.
No. The wiki specifies that Needle does a little more damage than DI, which is just not true.
Oh, then that's just wrong. Or maybe, oh wait, no, maybe it has to do with like, you know,
Guts?
not guts, or maybe guts, I don't know, you know, VSEF has this thing where like...
VSEF has a really fucked up system of guts.
Yeah, it has a really weird system where it like rounds up, sort of rounds up damage or something when some move is about to kill or some shit like that. And Morrigan has like, you know, some buggy stuff with some of her moves, so maybe it has to do with something like that. But I'm not like, you know, frame data smart or anything. I just play this game.
It depends a lot on... Like, Guts is actually pretty significant in this game, based on... Do both players have a bat? Is one player at a bat deficit? Is it near the end of both bats? It's really weird.
Yeah.
Typically, if you're down a bat and the opponent is like at low health, assume your moves are going to do more damage, so like your pursuits are probably going to kill. If you're both near the end of both of your bats, assume your pursuit's not going to kill, and everything's going to do minimum damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you for missing out the Typhoon, that would have killed me for sure. It's okay, you don't know how to guard cancel this? Okay.
Ooh, nice, but... Buletta gets a reset and just gets hit by one missile. But still, it was for timeout and it worked.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Grubby's mentioning you could never do less than 1 damage. So that's why Buletta's Pursuit is so fucked up at low percentages, because every single hit is going to do at least 1 damage. Which is also why Lilith's Pursuit is the worst one in the game besides Inocarus, because she only does like 3 damage. And I've seen it before where she does a single bit of damage and the opponent goes to 0 health and survives the pursuit. Which is annoying. I think Jetta's technically does the most pursuit damage. However, once you bring in gut scaling, it's Buletta's by far because she just does so many hits. I think the apple finishing, the little bump, always does a little bit more damage, so it does minimum 2. But I could be wrong at that one. Okay, yeah. Mandy, run your match.
It's just so odd.
Buletta gets killed if she guard cancels there. I have no idea. It might as well be RNG to me, Grubby. I just go for it and hope that the spacing allows it to be true. I don't know.
Yeah, go on.
What's what?
What's so weird to me about this whole guts thing is that like it gets brought up so rarely, or at least nowadays it's getting brought up more and more. But like when I started out the game, I definitely noticed that like, oh yeah, some moves kill at like, you know, certain when someone's close to death, but like other times it doesn't do as much and stuff. And I was just like, oh yeah, it's probably like, I don't know, a feature or something. And only
it's
later
really
someone brought up that like, oh actually there's this whole bunch of calculations going on about guts and damage and stuff in the background at all times. I'm like, huh? Okay, Mendy playing QB and already taking a game. QB
I don't know if I can beat the Mendy QB.
really
I'm gonna be
fast.
real. I think Huey might be a little too much for my Morgan. My Morgan's pretty not very good.
Oh, at this stage again. Yeah. At this point, you could just like make a Domingos bingo, honestly. We should maybe make one.
Domingos bingo cards.
Yeah, is Coco going to complain about the Lele stage? Is Bagel going to win? Is, you know, stuff like that.
Bagel's not going to win shit. Man, I'm so yawny today.
Oh yeah, and you didn't even take your Benadryls.
I took my Benny this morning.
Oh, then
It doesn't affect me though. It doesn't hit me.
Doesn't
I never
affect
get
me. I have tolerance. That's so
Ooh,
funny.
that's firm.
That's a very very funny moment that can only happen with Lele. If Mandy felt
At this
funny,
point, Lele can't do much.
Wendy would have
It
just
is good awareness on
forwarded.
Flippy to be aware that the QB can anti her if she commits to the button. So just trying to space it out. You saw a little bit of the gong cancels to avoid getting anti-ed and lose there. And at this point, it's kind of difficult. Okay, let's get an opening.
Oh, Mandy's just trying to be funny. Hehe, I will block everything and push block everything. Then
I mean,
had enough
he
of
is
it.
playing that correctly. There's no reason for him to approach with such a life lead.
Literally so true. Alright, who's next? Wait, why am I not in the bracket? I swear I registered.
You didn't register, Coco. You were too busy doing stuff before the tournament, so you weren't
I
here on
think it's
time.
because for some reason Shalong doesn't keep me logged in. So I was just clicking the register button and then I logged in, but then it didn't remember that I clicked the register button and I just forgot about it, it seems. Well, whatever, it's fine.
I think Mandy might win this, honestly. I'm be real.
If someone...
Before that, we got Bagel versus Jacob up next.
Yeah.
Mendy QB actually gives me trouble with Lilith, and I don't. That matchup is absolutely horrendous as Morgan, so I don't know what I'm gonna do there.
Didn't remind me about it. Oh.
I didn't. I was too busy getting prepped myself, and I was like, Coco, surely get a register right before they turned on the stream, and then they never did.
Well, it's fine. We can't do anything about it for now. But yeah, really, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, Bagel. Let's spectate. Oh man, now people can't hear me mesh on my keyboard.
Wait, what are you doing? You're on speaker? So is you using your laptop's microphone?
Huh? No, I'm
Are you using?
I'm using my
Using
regular mic. What is the audio suddenly weird?
It sounds fine, but what kind of mic do you use? How come sometimes we can hear a keyboard, and now we can't?
Oh, you would probably hear the keyboard if I was playing or pressing.
Oh, it's because you're not playing. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm sleepy. Okay.
But yeah,
Bagel's getting kind of fucked up.
Oh yeah, Bagel definitely. Like, this is Bagel Jeddah.
I told you, Bagel Jeddah ain't shit. Bagel Jeddah ain't shit.
And it's Jacob Sasquatch, one of the greatest Sasquatch players of our time. Okay, there we go, rushes down and gets the kill.
That's gonna be game one. Bagel kind of just needs to play a lot lamer and do the really annoying Jeddah thing, where it just throws a billion fucking wheels and then you just can't approach him. And then Sass will hop into those for sure. Ooh, Banshee bot's playing Carl online. I don't know if 2 medium kick will actually beat Sass long hops. It will probably catch your short hops. I don't know if he could go over it. Bagel probably knows this matchup. I don't know how much Jeddah he plays, but he does play a lot of Sass. And he watches too much VODs.
Oh man, okay, nice. Gets a little damage in. Okay, really putting those sights out. Jacob not being able to deal with them as well. Uh-oh, that's unfortunate.
I gotta be a little careful with that.
Yeah, projectiles and ice towers don't really mix. Oh, Bagel, hold back!
That was definitely an accidental Dark Force, and Bagel, I probably did try to go for a safe escape, but I kept backing into getting hit.
Oh no. Bagel, don't throw the game, please. Okay, there we go. Tech hit. Oh no, there we go.
It's probably gonna be game. Yes, for game, yep. That was a fucked up walkthrough. Yeah, Jeddah defensively is not super good, so once Sass gets in...
Fuck up once, lose the game. But we still believe in Bagel, probably.
What's the brackets? Bagel's playing either Flippy or Padu. And losers round 3. Again, losers round 3, please do not play your match off stream. Just go ahead and wait for us to catch up. Right now, we're doing Dr. Morgan versus Mendy Phoenix QB. So let's see how this goes. Probably not very well. This match was fucking stinky, let me tell you.
Give me a second, I'm looking for a dog image.
For another dog.
Probably moved it? Well,
Well, you
alright,
have a
I'm not
billion
looking for
dogs.
it anymore. Who are we spectating? Doctor versus
Doctor Mendy
Mendy.
Phoenix. Where are my... Oops, whatever. Fine, I'll get it later. I don't know what Morgan does here.
You probably try not to get rushed down.
Mendy doesn't rush down as much as the other QBs.
Okay, there we
No meter. I had a
go.
meter.
QB rushes in. Let's close. HP does nothing. Love that move.
I thought I had a meter and I was gonna cancel it, and then I did a demon and no DI came out, so
It
I
wouldn't
have to
do
meter.
anything either way, cause like that shit whiffed.
No, DI will typically hit if we both have the button.
Lol bubbles. Smiley face. Lol bubbles. Smiley face. Alright, DP. Ooh, oh fuck, that was fucked up. I hate it when people jump over my anti-air. What the fuck? How did Mendy survive? Please die, thanks. Alright, now just do a comeback. It's easy. All you need to do is just like not get hit. You failed. And you're the one who did like Dark Souls streams and stuff. Isn't it like bad to die in that game too? Oh yeah, you're sort of playing Dark Souls right now, but like in reset.
How is this Dark Souls? Morgan has no role that's invulnerable.
Close.
Oops, I forgot that meeting kick is not very... It's very short.
Just press the button when you're being added.
Yeah, QB's wake up is really fucked up. I don't have time to get into room for meaty if she neutral wakes up.
It was so funny. You literally lost the first bet to like 5 IAD light punches. Right?
At least that works. At
Guard
least guard cancel is actually a thing that exists against QB as Morgan.
Another good guard cancel. Right, sweep. Maybe it's not looking too bad for Loli this time. Okay, another DI. Mendy will probably call this leg and rage about it a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, here comes the Mendy pressure. The bubble eats the fireball, and that's game. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, this matchup is fucking hard. Has Flippy and Padu happened yet? It is, okay, it's happening. So we'll do my match and then Ivan. And Doctor, first to 2. So we'll do loser side and then we'll move back on to the winners finals. So we'll do me, and then by the time that's done, surely Flippy and Padu have finished their match. And then we'll do Bagel, and then we'll do winner of that, and then we'll move on to winners.
Man, I've been sleepy and yawning all day. What's wrong with me? Ooh,
It's a lazy day, and I have to drive to LA.
Yeah, wait, are you home right now, or are you at like a place where you just have Wi-Fi?
I'm home right now. My flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m. my time. What is this? Why is he disrespecting me by using my color? What?
I think you are sort of stupid for caring about that. It's just the default color, dude.
It's not the default color, it's the Dr.
Are
color.
you going to get mad when you see like official art or something and like, why are they using my color in official art? Oh,
whenever somebody draws a Lilith fan art that's red, I'm like, oh! Oh,
man, they didn't even ask for permission! Oh! That's supposed to be me!
To draw my character.
And right now, it's what time your time?
It's at 10 p.m. my time, and LA is a billion miles away, so I have to leave pretty early.
Yeah,
I have to
but-
leave like an hour or two after Domingos.
So what's the current time?
Right now for me it's 1:30.
1:30. That's funny. Here it's 10 p.m. already.
I'm using my color again. Such utter disrespect.
Holy shit, you need to calm down. It's just the default color. It's like
No,
going
it's my
default
color.
skin in Fortnite.
I own red, Coco.
This is Fortnite default skin Lilith, dude. Bagel's gonna get. If Bagel was bothered by me comparing VSEF to Guilty Gear, I wonder how he feels about me comparing it to Fortnite now.
With no damage. Then it just
Oh,
doesn't
Splendor
work.
Love, let's go. You can't do it, Ivan. Just like, don't lose that little bit. Alright, goodbye, Ivan.
Okie doke. So now we have Bagel versus who? Bagel versus Petty.
By the way, if someone decides to drop out, I could still take your place.
I was gonna say we're a little bit too far in the bracket for it to be normal for Coco to be this in, but I forgot Coco has won a couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I still need to wash my car too and finish packing my bags. Why did I do it last night?
Also, what the fuck? We are going through this so fast this time.
It's a smaller bracket, and we've had a lot of 2-0s. We've had nothing but 2-0s actually, now that I look at it on stream.
Yeah, but like, what the fuck? Last time we only had like 16 players, which, you know, is just only 5 people more. But like, wow, we only finished at like midnight my time, but we are almost close to finishing, and midnight is
We're
still
in top
far
4
away.
after this matchup.
Yeah.
We'll probably finish like 30 minutes early. This is a shorter tourney. There hasn't been a lot of non-shutout games, which is why it's been a little bit quicker. Do you need a sub? No, I'm gonna eat before I leave. I'm gonna eat some, probably a Caesar salad from the place nearby. That's pretty good. Expensive though, but I don't know. It's really good, so I'll just pay it anyways because I don't want to cook. Oh, I need to run my dishwasher too, so I need to do that before I leave to drive my car. Leave to wash my car. Sorry. I'm obviously gonna leave to drive my car because I don't walk. I'm an American. Walking is for non-Americans.
Walking is for places that actually have sidewalks.
Did you think I meant a
So
sub sandwich?
fucked
Did you
up,
not
like-
mean sub sandwich? Oh, you mean sub, like a subscribe. Subscribe to Coco's Switch. I think I'm subscribed. I am.
Oh wait, I don't. I mean, it's
I'm
like
Is it different? Is there a difference between subs and followers?
On Twitch subbing.
Oh, okay. So sub for substitute. Grubby means a substitute for someone who needs to drop.
It's fine. I'm just joking.
Third
But-
time's the charm. Coco's just joking that if somebody drops, we have coverage. We've had to do that before.
Yeah, we have done stuff like this before. Like, what was the name? It was Weird MC or something like that. And you
Weirdo
also
MC and-
substituted someone too.
Was I Sonic? I think I was Sonic Falcon.
And we even entered those names in the little top 8 chart too, if I recall correctly.
We did, yeah. This is a run back, I believe.
Oh yeah, maybe.
No, that was motivated. Okay, too many bullettas. There's too many bullettas on Fight Key. There's like a
There's
billion of
literally only
these.
2. It's so funny when Jeddah just keeps walking forward even when being push blocked. Like, you know, he just has that walk animation that is just like, I don't care.
He's thug. Oh, that hits him standing, really?
Jeddah's huge.
Jeddah's tall as fuck.
And he's only like, tall and stuff like this because he wants to be imposing and threatening and stuff. Because he's like a shapeshifter guy.
They're all shapeshifter guys. Gotta pick up Lilith soon if I find the time and motivation. Well, Lilith has by far the most available resources of any English Darkstalkers character. So she's easy to learn in the sense that all of the information's out there. You just have to commit to it. Okay, so the Dr. Morgan versus Bagel Jeddah. I hate this matchup. I do not like fighting Jeddah as Morgan. This is one of the matchups where not even as a joke will I typically play this.
On
Your
Twitter,
strength for the
I've
board.
been like Juju's the anime you guys keep watching.
JJK?
Yeah, it's like ending right now, right?
Boy, howdy, let me tell you, I have some fucking opinions on where JJK is at currently. Boy, fucking howdy. But I'm not gonna spoil it. It ends in 3 chapters.
I just like was on Twitter and saw a panel where like a guy that looks like a Poe from that mobile game thingy. Like what the fuck is that one of the important characters?
A guy that looks like what?
Like a beaten off poop. I'm going to send you the image.
Give me the image, yeah. I probably recognize the guy. Jesus Christ, Bagel! Bagel!
Bagel will No, Bagel's based. Like this is what
Jetta's air
gambling
throw
is.
sucks so much. Jetta's air throw so bad, there's no timeline where you win that.
No, the Bagel did win after a while. He just needed to keep trying. That's how.
He didn't win, he still got air reset into a mix-up.
Also, this is like it's supposed to be like a big like big guy move. Cause like he just doesn't give a fuck. He's still going to win regardless. He can afford throwing a game. No issues. You're going to be stupid and jump into his anti-hits.
He has not anti-aired a single time. Jetta's anti-airs are pretty good, He has swipe, he has 2 medium kick, he has wheel if you have time to set that up, has an anti-jump move.
Bagel just like play good and you can do this. It's not that hard to play good, You just have to like do it. Oh fuck, and I not do stuff like that. Oh fuck. It's fine. You're still in this, Bagel. You can like yeah, block moves and stuff. That's also useful. And oh yeah, do that. Except don't do that because Juked is very clearly just counting on you doing that to PR cancel it. And okay, Shadow Blade. Contract, it goes nowhere. That was funny. Okay, gets grabbed. This will be unfortunate. Bagel, you're fucked. Get out of there, Bagel.
Please.
As soon as I saw the grab, I was like, okay, this is going to be a Morrigan walk forward, grab 3 times sort of situation. It's bugged up in VSEF 2, that's inescapable.
But I actually play Morgan and Bagel doesn't play Jeddah. Coco never even sent me the fucking guy. Send me the guy, Coco.
Huh? Do what?
Send me the guy.
Oh, the guy.
I'm a real try. I only like JJK because of Gojo, so I won't spoil it, but Gojo is not in a lot of the story. So that part of the story is pretty bad in my opinion. She's kind of not that interesting. But whenever Gojo's on screen, I'm like, oh, he's literally me. He's the fucking coolest guy. It's like the Hellsing Alucard effect. Like, Hellsing kind of fucking sucks. Just that Alucard's a really fun character. Jacob Drag versus Mindy. First to 3. This is QB versus first 3. Sasquatch. Oh, go send me the fucking guy.
Dude, give me a sec. I need to go on Twitter.
Is it the guy that has like fucking heart nipples?
No, it's literally just one panel where a guy looks like a Poe from the mobile game because he got beaten so hard.
Like a Poe? What the fuck is a Poe and what mobile game?
Dude, you never heard of Poe? What the
I've
fuck?
never heard of Poe. What the fuck is Poe?
Give me a second. I need to like, dude. Why it was trending too? Where is it?
Sterling Lilith is just a grind a lie angle. It is for a long time. I'm gonna be real. If you're not gonna bother to grind a lie, don't play Lilith. Just play a different character. Because eventually you will just get gatekept by Li, and it's gonna be frustrating. Because Lilith without Li is by far the worst character in the game. Like she's
I
straight up
don't know.
not
She's
viable
funny
if you
though.
can't at the very minimum threaten Li. What the fuck is a Poe?
There, I sent the image.
I've never seen this before in my life.
The
Oh yeah, that's a huge spoiler. I can't say what character that is. I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious if you've seen the image what character it is, but
it's supposed to be the guy who killed your guy, right? Why does it look like that? What the fuck?
Oh, spoilers for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Who the fuck gives a
so-
shit?
so
Nobody
you-
watches that
you-
shit in chat.
Mew Coco, if you care and haven't been spoiled already, some fucking how. Yeah, that's fucking Sukuna. Sukuna turns into a fucking mouth and then just disappears.
Why
And he
does
kinda
that
got off
happen
screen in a
to
really
him?
shitty way by a fucking character who'd literally done nothing, and then he says, you know what, actually, maybe I'm not depressed anymore, and then Sukuna just fucking dies. He turns into dust. And Gojo is probably not going to come back at this point, but maybe he does come back. He got kind of set up a little bit. He's coming back, I'm coping. But I don't really give a fuck about the series now that Gojo's gone. And if Gojo stays fucking dead in the worst way possible, then fuck the series. Actual 3 out of 10. The anime's better. The anime actually looks pretty, so it's like a 7 out of 10.
But why? How? What's the power
story
of
says.
the guy who does that to him? Like, huh?
Nothing. He just fucking okay. So the whole Mendy's winning, by the way. Mendy's kind of kicking ass. The whole fucking point of him disappearing is like there's like this emo. There's fucking Sasuke, okay, but worse Sasuke because he's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
So Sukuna takes over emo Sasuke, and then the whole fucking point of the fight is like, oh, we need a after Gojo. It was like, oh, we need to save emo Sasuke. But fucking emo Sasuke is fucking emo, so he doesn't want to live. So then Sukuna stays in possession of his body, and then eventually we found out, uh-oh, the manga's ending in 5 chapters, we need to fucking kill Sukuna. So then Sukuna just fucking dies because the guy he possessed, turns out he wanted his body back actually, and he didn't want to die anymore. But then Sukuna just fucking disintegrates, he turns into a mouth, and then he turns into fucking ash and dies.
Wow, that's lame as fuck.
It's so fucking lame.
Lol.
And this is after like 100 fucking chapters of just the fucking Sukuna Kaisen, where he's just kicking everybody's ass. It's like the Gojo fight is fun, and then after the Gojo fight, it's literally just fucking chapter after chapter of hyping up a new dude, sending that dude out to fight. He does one cool thing, immediately gets fucking owned, and then we just send in a new dude to hype up. And then it's a repeat times like 20 times. It happens to like half the fucking characters in the series.
How can you guys enjoy shonens? What the fuck? Isn't this like every
JJ
one of
has been
them?
fucking bad, honestly, since the point where the anime ended. That's like the last good part of the series. Other than the fucking Gojo fight. The Gojo fight was fun.
Like, the only shonen I ever enjoyed was JoJo Part 4, but that's because I enjoyed how it was, you know, supposed to be sort of peaceful slice of life with a mystery. But like, what the fuck?
Did you not like part 2? Part 2 was best.
Yeah, part 2 was alright. It was mainly funny because of the crazy stuff that happens. Like, the main guy is just really likes animals. And then there's the whole scene with like Caesar dying and stuff, and you're like, oh man.
Oh, Coco spoiling fucking everything!
Dude, it's JoJo Part 2! If you haven't seen it yet, what's wrong with you?
It's the best fucking part of JoJo's!
It is!
Part 2, then part 4, and then a huge gap. Actually, not that huge of a gap. Then part 1. Then there's a huge gap, part 3, and then I haven't read anything after part 5, but part 5 is some of the worst written dog shit I've ever seen.
Part 5 feels like it's supposed to be a parody of the series. Like, holy shit. They do...
Part 5 is fucking awful.
They do... like, you know, it feels like as if someone who just sort of aware of JoJo from the memes wrote it. Like, oh yeah, crazy shit happens, and like character gets. My favorite part is when Giorno is fighting Chocolata, and then he stands up and he's like, oh man, I'm so glad I only got my ribs and my broken and my spine fractured. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to beat this guy. But like, dude, you shouldn't even be able to stand up. What's wrong with you? And then he's like,
okay,
oh,
Mendy's gonna get upset if we don't mention the match at all. I like the fucking the 5 beat and punch into immediate low that Mendy was doing. He was kind of like fuzzy buttoning there, and that was really sick. Okay, yeah, Part 5 fucking sucks. Part 5 is bad, and I'm playing next. Doctor.
But I'm going to be honest, as time goes on, I'm sort of growing to appreciate it more and more because it was sort of fucking funny. Like, I really like the characters in part 5, at least, like the main group. Like, you know, Bucciarati is absolutely fucking, like, awesome. And
Part
like,
5 has the worst characters because it's so there's a
they are
point
funny.
in JoJo's where every single character becomes incredibly archetypey. So you have the fucking funny coward guy, you have the cool dude, and then you have that's pretty much all you have for fucking Part 5. They're all either the funny dumbass ones or they're come cool. And then the fights, they're creative, but they're creative in the bad way. Where, like, anybody can beat anybody, and it doesn't really make much sense. And Giorno is so fucking overpowered that he actively has to forget half of his abilities for the series to even work.
I don't know.
Like, why doesn't Giorno just reflect damage all the time, always? Why did he only do that in episode 1 and then never again?
I don't know, was there even
That
a
seems like a really fucking
situation
good
where
move
he
to
could
pull out.
have done that? Because, like, you know, the reflecting only works if someone, like, approaches him with, like, a close physical attack stuff. But, like, most
Well,
of
no,
the...
it's literally, he just reflects damage.
But most of the...
There's nothing stopping him from, like, turning his shirt into a fucking squid all the time and then just being immune to everything.
Nah, dude, he can only reflect, like, you know, close physical combat stuff. And, like, the most of the fight he gets in, he's lucky if he can even get close to the opponent. Like, you know, again, with the whole Chocolata thingy, like, we spend, like... The whole fight is just him trying to, like, even get close to the guy.
What happened to his soul? He literally can punch people's souls. He literally needs a one hit to win any fight. And you're telling me that he somehow fucking struggles ever. Oh, that was an awful rollback, Jesus.
And like, I don't know, I enjoy the part of JoJo's where like, you know, people are like, you know, I wouldn't call it bad smart. I think they were like, you know, good smart. But like, yeah, I don't know, the writing of the entire part was really
Part 5 is
stupid.
like especially stupid.
Like, the whole concept of like, oh, I'm going to be like a mafia guy. Just
Because he hates drugs, but he's going around murdering people left and right. Zero fucking hesitation.
Remember, kids, drugs are bad after killing someone really brutally. It's so funny. But yeah, this is the sort of stuff I mean. It feels like a fucking parody of the series in a way.
It's so bad. And then the entire fucking theme of Part 5 is going against Fate, only for in the very last episode to go, actually, it was fated that Jordan was going to win the whole time, so they didn't actually go against Fate.
Man, and
they just didn't know what their fate was.
I also hate the whole thing with Fate. Like, you know, the reason it works in the other parts is because you are not sure if, like, you know, Fate is supposed to be like an actual real force in JoJo, or the characters are just really sentimental and shit when they shit like, oh yeah, Fate is on my side, I won. Like, you know, the whole Kira thing with bites the dust. But like, I don't know, and then the later parts come here and like, oh yeah, the reason Bucciarati didn't die is because it wasn't fated for him to die, and like, huh?
And then it turns out actually it was at the very last episode. You know what would have made that theme so much fucking better? If that was the first episode instead of the last one. So then we go through the series and everyone that was fated to die is dying. They're fucking dropping like flies. And then one of the stones is Jorno. I was like, oh, our main character's gonna fucking die. But no, Jorno had plot armor the whole time, and it was canonically plot armor because he was fated to live.
Oh man, and like, holy shit, the final fight was so fucking ass in in part 5. Like, holy
so
shit.
Mad. It wasn't even a fight.
Every single final fight in JoJo was fucking awesome. I mean, up until that point, but like, what the fuck? Part 5 just was sort of like really bad in that sense. Like, Part 3 fight, holy shit, Jotaro is just trying to figure out what even is Dio's power while, sort of running away and like, actually okay, not running away, but like, he's actively punching him and stuff. And like, what the fuck, that's cool as fuck. And then Part 4, they are just trying to shoot each other with like, the whole bites the dust thingy, holy shit. Most of that fight wasn't even like, the main characters actually fighting, but like, this minor character trying to find a way to help the main guys, and like, it's so fucking cool. And like, it was fucking awesome. And then Kira gets, yeah, it's cool. But Part 5, holy shit, they just get body swapped and are like, oh, okay, where's the bad guy? Oh, there he is. Giorno walks up, punches him. It's over.
He didn't even fucking need a girl for that. Giorno just forgets that he could soul punch people. Like, literally, in fucking episode 2, he wins every fight with one punch because he just fucking punches their souls out of their body and then they can't do anything.
It
Part
was...
5 is bad, chap. But Part 5 is really fucking stinky.
Part 5 was bad.
And the anime, it's even worse because the animation is really, really fucking bad in Part 5. Like, it's never been particularly good. But Part 5 looks really ugly.
Oh man, and honestly I should sit down and go over Part 6, but I sort of don't care anymore.
Yeah, I haven't watched Part 6. I watched one episode, saw that the animation was still just a fucking slideshow, and then I watched this later, and I still haven't watched it.
Yeah.
And I kind of know all the spoilers already, so it's like, I kind of don't care anymore, though.
And like some of the fights were sort of like mid-ish. There are some good fights in Part 6, but like, dude, the last one I watched was the one where like one of my favorite characters died, and like, holy shit, the whole thing was just like,
Fighting Mendy Chat.
What about Mendy Chat?
I said I'm fighting Mendy Chat.
Oh yeah, I'm spectating.
Oh, Coco's not the viewer. I thought Coco was the viewer. Okay.
Like, the whole
your favorite character died.
Yeah, like, the Fifi just like, fights a guy in a prison, and the guy is like, oh, my elimination Taisho or something. It's like a move. It's like a fighting technique that's like, yeah, his stand is about sensing where it's the most luckiest to attack the opponent. Like, the guy just keeps repeating the same shit, and this goes on for 20 minutes, and Fifi is just getting beaten, and then she's like, oh man. The only cool part of that fight where she's like, oh man, I need water, and then she jumps down the fucking stairs. Because that's sort of funny. But, yeah, it was sort of like whatever. And the other cool fight was the one where Jotaro almost fucking dies. And
remember when they almost died against the fucking sun?
yeah. Oh yeah, and there's also that one where they have to, the cloud guy needs to make like a space suit from clouds because some other guy is like fucking with the air pressure in the storage room. That was sort of cool.
I did not like Part 3 that much, chat, but
Me
Part
neither.
5 makes Part 3 look like a fucking masterpiece.
Literally so true. Like, Part 3 is fine. It's really cool for the first time you're watching it, but it doesn't really have much rewatch value. Like, they just beat the shit out of a random guy each episode, and that's the way it goes.
And the Part 3 is too long, and the stands are not that cool.
Literally.
Like, our main cast of stands is guy that punches really hard, guy that punches hard while he has fire, guy that has a sword, and then fucking Joseph, who's basically just there for comedic relief.
Holy shit, Polnareff was so
kind of
cool,
but he doesn't really have that many episodes, so...
Polnareff is
actually
so
kind of unique, but everyone else is
cool,
kind of boring.
I love
Which, it does make the fights a little more realistic, because... yeah, they're fighting against the guys with actual fucking powers, and their powers that he hits hard and fast. But in the parts, and it works for Part 4 too, because Josuke's abilities are not that fucking broken. Then you have part 5 Jonah, who's just fucking Superman. He can do whatever he wants, and it's just not as interesting. There's no suspension of, there's no stakes because I know it's just him being stupid. It's not that the adversaries need to be outsmarted. Like if Jotaro won a fight against a guy with more fucking cool powers than him, that makes sense that he's smart because he's just fucking punching. He's just a guy with fists.
Yeah. Oh man.
But QB Morgan, I'm running Mendy again. It's not just fucking hard, chat. And Mendy plays Seeker. So Mendy knows this matchup. There it is. See, Coco, if your heavy punch whiffs, just yeah, and you'll win.
Alright.
Oops.
And like, oh, I don't know. Because I should finish part 6 because part 7 looks really cool. They are, the antagonist is the president of the USA. It's so fucking funny. And the president just wants to be immortal or some shit.
Is that confirmed, by the way, chat? Are they actually making part 7? I know part 6 didn't do very well. At least here in the States. You could throw honey. If we didn't throw honey.
Hopefully they are making one. JoJo is cool.
I've heard it's the best one, but people also said the same thing about part 5. Okay, it is actually being produced. JoJo Lien, I believe, is part 8.
Yeah, and it's still ongoing or something, but it's supposed
No, it just finished. We're making part
Oh.
9 already, which is probably gonna be the last one. Arcie's getting kind of old.
Wait, wasn't 8 supposed to be the last one?
No, they're making part 9, which is, I think, JoJo Lien's?
Alright,
I might be misinformed. I haven't followed the series that well.
me neither. I was really crazy about it when it was just part 4, because like part 4 was really fucking fun. I liked it. I sometimes rewatch it, but yeah. And like that's when I was watching like YouTube videos about JoJo's 2 and stuff, and I was like 13 or something.
Damn, you're old. I mean, you're young.
I mean, not that young, because like, okay, how long ago was it? Oh man,
It was like 2014? Part 4 was 2014, I think? No, it was way after that. It was like 2017, 2018.
yeah, like, yeah. But yeah, I say bocce a lot, holy shit, it's like my catchphrase. Oh, there's also a V7 game going on, what the fuck, Bagel must be
Oh, yeah.
furious.
Yeah, more than QE.
Alright, nice mid-screen
That's definitely
confirmed. This
cool.
won't kill the QB, but hopefully...
Do we reach? We don't
Okay.
reach. We don't reach.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh!
I think we lose.
Wait, what
okay,
the
good
fuck?
go.
Alright, this is still
Oh my
doable.
God.
Gets a grab. What the
I
fuck?
can't believe they didn't kill. What the fuck was that shit, Mendy? That was bullshit.
Wendy, you should have... Oh, man. I don't even know what you should have done.
Mendy should have won for that, I'm not gonna lie. He got fucking robbed. It's hard to punish Morgan there because there's no landing on that. So his punish was optimal, it's just that the follow-up.
No, dude, it was fate, you know. You are probably fated to win or something.
Fated to win. Some fucking boulder's gonna fall down an elevator and it's gonna have Mendy's face on it, it'll crack.
Yeah. Holy shit, that also sort of pisses me off about part 5. Like, the villain has one of the coolest...
It's just a world but shittier! It's just a world but shittier!
It's just the
He
word
turned
was
to fucking
shittier,
suck.
but also holy shit when the, like, you know, imagine if the final fight wasn't with, like, you know, against the boss, but like Giorno has to confront Doppio or something, and Doppio is just like, you know, and like, what the fuck, that could have been fun too. Like, he's just constantly trying to find a phone or something, where Giorno is like, I need to beat this guy or he will like do something horrible, this is the boss. And he doesn't know it. Oh fuck.
Fuck that shit. Why does that project immune?
I don't know. If you lost, that would be really
What?
bad.
That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, stop throwing your
What's
life
happening?
away, dude!
Fucking Honey's so fast. Why does Honey have no startup?
I pressed a lot of buttons with a lot big startups and I got punished for it.
I fucking TK. That's supposed to be safe there. He has
Dude,
to
it's
respect my
still a
TK.
fireball. Morgan Fireball's slow.
Morgan fucking sucks. This character is garbage.
If you
Right, GG's,
know
buddy.
you're in like air dash range, don't air fireball or fireball.
I didn't lose to an air dash. I lost to a fucking Honey, a random ass mid screen Honey. Where if I would have swept, he would have lost.
The Yeah, because you were in like sweeping range too. If it wasn't a honey, Bendy could have just jumped up air dash or hover air dash or something.
No, we went for Honey, so I should have
and then
swept.
you do the same thing. You just jump up, do another fireball after you got hit by the honey, and then Mandy just jumps off, hovers, and then air dashes at you.
Morgan's neutral fucking sucks.
And then your other
off
big idea was that like, oh man, I'm on the ground. I'm gonna ESDP now with like 1 pixel of health.
It was working so well before that. All of my DPs were hitting. He kept eating every DP.
He just punished the dumb moves you were making.
I'm gonna be real. I was too busy fucking talking about JoJo's.
You were winning while you were talking about JoJo. That's the funny part. You even got the bracket reset.
I don't remember the last 3 matches. I just fucking hitting buttons.
And that's the funniest
Distracted me
shit.
too much. Should have kept yapping. Talking about random anime bullshit makes me play better because I'm not focusing. I'm focusing on I don't know. It just fucking makes. I have won more tournaments talking about random anime bullshit than I've lost tournaments talking about not anime bullshit.
Oh yeah.
It's like steroid. It's performance enhancing discussion.
Performance enhancing discussion. Dude. That's a new term. All right.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here today. There is no Domingo next week because it is going to be Makai weekend. So go watch me and Bagel. And is there anybody else in chat that's going there? Go watch me and Bagel fight the rest of the U.S. and some friends.
The chat was
And
also
one Japan.
talking while we were talking about JoJo. Oh shit.
What?
I didn't follow chat while we were talking about JoJo, and there's a bunch of messages.
I was reading chat. I was looking at it. Watch me fight Joomed. I don't know. Brackets aren't up yet. So we'll see if I have to fight Bagel. Probably, if Bagel wins enough, he'll probably have to fight me unless I drown in pools, which I don't know. I don't know who's going. Maybe my fucking matches 1 and 2 are Snuggleguns and then Zack or Mighty Mar, and then I just get fucking stomped. But we'll see. No, Bagel's not taking shit home for Europe. It's coming home to the U.S. I mean, it's probably gonna come home to Japan. Japan wins it every time they fly out. But this is the year. This is the year we beat Japan. We're not the land of the free in that way.
I'm counting on Bagel winning. It's going to be awesome.
Bagel's not gonna win shit. Coco in the stream.
No, you need to believe, dude.
I'm not believing.
He's going to represent Domingos because you're probably going to.
I'm representing
You're
Domingos.
probably going to do another jump fireball or some shit and get punished like you just did here. It was so funny.
That wouldn't have happened
you
if I was playing
made 3 really
Lilith.
bad decisions and lost the game.
Coco, you got 0 place because you forgot to sign up. You can't even touch it. You didn't even make
Shut
it
up!
the
Shut
start
up!
screen.
I was sure I signed up.
Well, too bad. I didn't see 0 Cocos on the bracket.
Well, next time I'll be there and be awesome. Fuck.
No, Coco's not gonna be awesome. Coco's gonna hit a hat and get 1 fucking point.
But it will be an awesome 1 fucking point.
It'll be a lame ass 1 point, and I'm gonna make fun of you, and I'm gonna clip it, and I'm gonna post it on the Lilith channel so everybody laughs at you.
Well, anyway, let's stop talking about the future and talk about the present, which is Domingos.
Congratulations, Mendy, on earning 1st place. And the first Domingo they've entered in a while. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here today. We will not be here next week because it is Makai weekend. So go watch the Makai. We return the following week. I think I'm here on the 15th. I don't think I do anything up until October. So I'm
Yeah.
here for the foreseeable future.
Also, on the 13th, it's going to be Friday the 13th, and there's also going to be a European monthly on that day. So, also, if you're European, pay attention to that. It's going to be awesome. But yeah,
European.
we don't really have anything else to say. Besides that, I mean, we probably have a lot to say if we just kept talking about JoJo's, honestly. But we are not going to do that on stream.
I have a flight to catch in 2 hours. I have to drive out, so
Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone who showed up. GG's and goodbye.
we will see you guys when we see you guys. Bye bye.
Bye. All right.
I hope